Press the Options button to sign in. Play online. Press the right button to enable text to speak.
On. Off. On. Off. Camera mode. Conversation. Ambient. Full captions. On. Cinematic subtitles. On. Site. Caption font size. Background text. Background opacity. 4. Color grading. HDR is disabled. Brightness 50. Contrast 50. Saturation 50. HDR luminance nits 500. Cycle with left and large. End user license agreement. Use the right. Continue.
Press the Options button to sign in. Play online.
End user license. Double click Options button to chat.
Well,
Dex.
there's a new world out there. A Ridden world. And you're going to need all the help you can get. That's where the card system comes into play. Stack your deck with cards that can upturn the tide of battle. Player cards make you stronger and can give you the edge you need in your fight against the Ridden. And believe me, you'll need it, as the Director will be playing corruption cards to try and stop you. At the beginning of each run, and every time you enter a safe room, the Director will modify and randomize gameplay with corruption cards. This ensures that no two playthroughs are ever the same. Each player has their own deck of player cards that can help themselves and their team through buffs, boosts, damage resistance, and more. After you know what you're up against, you can attempt to counter the Director's corruption cards with your own player cards. Your active cards appear on the hub screen. Once you draw cards from your deck and play them in your hand, you're locked, cocked, and ready to rock. Then it's time to kick some Ridden ass. Want to jump right into the action? Just select a preset deck or dive in and create your own. Select from a wide variety of cards that support your playstyle. From Medic to Melee and everything in between. Player cards can also be gained in-game and from vendor cases. Whatever you want to do, it's all in the cards. But choose wisely, as you'll draw your cards in the order you assembled your deck. At each starting safe room, you'll be able to draw up to your max hand. Just remember, forward thinking is the foundation of a good strategy. In summation, use a pre-built deck or build your own. Counter corruption cards with player cards. It's up to you now, Cleaner. Go give them hell.
Campaign decks.
Should clean that up.
Swarm decks. Training decks. Burn cards. Campaign decks. Reload drills. Wounded animal. Defense. Copper scout. Reload drills. Defense. Affinity. Reflex. Antibiotic ointment. Defense. Affinity. Discipline. Plus 25% healing efficient. Cops. Antibiotic ointment. Battlist. Defense. Affinity. Brawn. Melee kills heal to health. Wounded and second chance. Defense. Affinity. Brawn. Combat knife. Offense. Affinity. Discipline. Save deck changes. Reload trip. Decks. Campaign. Swarm decks. Energy drink. Meth head. Energy drink. Fleet of
I left my keys somewhere. Can you help me look for them?
energy drink. Fleet. Energy drink. Meth head. Offense. Affinity. Tunnel vision. Steady aim. Meth head. And that. Fire in the hole. Combat medic. Olympics. Combat medic. Defense. Save deck. Decks. Training decks. Cross trainers. Mobile decks. Training decks. Cross trainers. Mobility. Affinity. Reflex. Plus. Combat knife. Offense. Affinity. Discipline. Turns your bash into a knife that counts as a melee weapon. Rhythmic breathing. Mobile. Energy drink. Mobile. Slugger. Ridden Slayer. Offense. Affinity. Reflex. Guns out. Shooting. Cock. Smelling salts. Hawaii sights. Offense. Affinity. Reflex. Plus. Olympic. Break. Combat medic. Save deck. Decks. Burn cards. Decks. Camp. Supply
Want
lines.
to unlock cards or cosmetics? Then you need to earn supply points. Complete maps and challenges in campaign and swarm mode to receive supply points for your efforts as you play. Supply lines offer multiple reward tracks with a variety of content to choose from. Progress through these tracks by purchasing unlocks with your supply points. Complete one and unlock new tracks to progress on. Take on challenges, earn supply points, and complete supply lines to earn incredible rewards.
Supply lines. Cleaners. Armory. Profile. Personalization. Profile. Play. Quick play. Double click options button to chat. Play. Quick play.
I see one now.
I got what you're looking for.
Armory.
Check
Sidearm.
it out.
Armory. Sidearm. Cleaners. Double click options button to chat. Cleaners. Cleaners. Cleaners.
Take a look.
Supply lines. Supply lines.
Gonna need to do another inventory soon.
I don't think the last patrol from third shift reported in.
I don't know if we're coming or going anymore.
Hey, could you grab me a water next time you're at the canteen?
I don't think so.
Thanks. I hate it.
Man.
Wow, business is good today.
Play. Quick play. Quick play. Campaign.
Every time you walk out that safe room door, you begin a run. There's no way back after that. So before you step out that door, here's what you need to know. If you're the party leader, there's a set of crucial decisions to be made before the run even begins. Each unique run is high stakes. If you fail, you and your team can use a continue, but fail too many times, and you'll have to do the entire run over again. Don't be discouraged. Failure is not the end. Unlock cards, edit your deck, and then get back into it. Run out of continues? Just create a new run from your last starting point. A starting point is unlocked by reaching certain designated safe rooms. Looking for a bigger fight? Increase the difficulty of your run. Each difficulty presents its own unique challenges and obstacles. Stronger ridden encounters, deadly hazards, and lethal friendly
Select
fire
starting
are
point.
just some of the hurdles you'll face when
Select,
you ramp up the
select
difficulty.
starting point.
The higher the difficulty, the more you and your team will need to work together to survive. But with greater risk comes greater reward. Succeeding in harder runs will earn you more supply points to spend on unlocks. Remember, you're not in this alone, so be sure to invite your friends on your campaign runs. Need some R&R? Leave the game while in a safe room with no penalty and finish your run later. Are you up for the challenge of a nightmare run? Take your friends with you and don't stop slaying until you've reached the end of the road. Now do your job and get to cleaning up those streets.
Ridden Hives. Ridden Hives are now enabled. Find the entrances throughout your campaign to hunt down skull totems. Discuss mission difficulty. Menu header to recruit / a good place to learn the game, or if you want a more forgiving experience, menu header to veteran / a solid challenge for FPS fans. Teamwork is a must. Crossplay enabled. The crossplay feature will create an profile.
Walker? Chris? It's good to see you. Chris?
Mom.
Long time no see.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming.
No more freebies, Ren. You want the supplies? You need to put aside your difference with Phillips.
Yeah, I'm done playing soldiers for him. You should be too. Come on, Chris. Well, don't tell me you're still falling for his BS. Especially after what happened to Jason.
Don't bring my son into this. Look, you know how I feel about Phillips, but he's right about one thing. This is a war.
The general's just clinging to the glory days. There's no chief left to hail to. Not that I'd want to.
Look, I get it.
No, you don't. Okay, we're surviving here. Rebuilding.
Surviving's not enough. We've got to fight.
Now, we don't need to do anything. All right, when was the last time you saw Ridden in any numbers? got this. On second thought.
Choose your character. Cycle with left button or right. Walker. Evangelo. Walker. Holly. Mom. Doc. Hoffman. Jim. Carly. Shiris. Hang. Carl. Jim. Holly. Walker. Evangelo. Evangelo.
I'm so psyched!
Choose your
I can
deck.
hug you.
Select with directional buttons. Press triangle button to view details. Confirm with cross button. Press circle button to go back. Lock in loadout. Press square button to lock in. Press circle button to go back. Corruption cards. Press cross button. Starter cards. Press. Choose a card. Cycle with left button or right button. Confirm with cross button. Copper Anti-combat. Copper Scavenger. Utility. Affinity. Fortune. You can sense nearby copper. More copper piles spawn. Reload drills. Defense.
What the fuck are we gonna do? They're everywhere!
I said this was a bad idea. Charity begins at home, and this isn't home. Don't even want to think what the General will say.
Rover 2, this is Hope 1. Do you copy?
We're here. Barely.
Need all cleaners back at the Ville. Pronto. Hard copy?
Yes, sir!
Hope 1 out.
Yo, you heard the General.
I'm out of here. Reloading!
What have we here?
I'll take this.
Reloading!
Watch where you're shooting, man! Sorry! Stay back!
It's all over me! Come on, man, that shit hurts!
Just what I want.
to reload! Oh, so I'm to blame? Guess that's mine.
Don't slack. They'll be back. Hang on much longer! I'm over here!
Yeah!
Let's do this.
Now you got me!
Check your fire! What the hell is this crap? Through here!
Hey! You don't want to be all the way out there!
Stay back!
This might be fun! Except for the things trying to eat me.
Is anyone still out there? We need help. They've got us trapped.
Don't worry, we hear you.
Oh, thank God. We thought we were the only ones left. We could really use some assistance. We're pinned down in the old...
Fuck.
What have we here?
I'm all right, sir. Accidents happen.
This way! Get off me, you freak!
Well, what do you know?
It's not me. It's definitely you.
There! Anytime you're ready.
Cover me! Reloading!
Well, let's go.
God, you're going to let them in!
Press cross button to ready up, press options button to open system menu, press triangle button to rate match. Corruption cards. Press cross button to continue. The birds. Event. Large flocks of crows have gathered in this area to feast. Blood samples. Collect. Find and bring the specimen container to the end of the birds. Event. Choose a card. Cycle with left button or right button. Wounded animal. Defense. Battle lust. Defense. Combat knife. Offense. Affinity. Discipline. Turns your bash into a knife that counts. Reload drills.
We're friendlies, man. Come out.
Didn't ask you to be here. Best you went. The door's clearly marked. Unless you're by it. Just get what you need to get out.
Reloading!
You're gonna need it.
Do this!
I'll take this.
Let's see what you got, shall we?
Here.